Hello, Internet. I'm Nick Gacciani, and these are my adventures backstage. Today, I'm coming from you on set. This is one of the many reasons why I have not uploaded a video in, I think, over a month. Sorry. Let's go through the list. I was doing props and projections for a production of Around the World in 80 Days. The book is by Jules Verne. This is an adaptation by Mark Brown. It's playing at the Actors Co-op Theater. The props were a lot more intense than I thought they would be. And let's just say there are over 100 projection cues that I designed, all with custom animations. So that took a lot of time. I've been doing the light board for Julius Caesar at A Noise Within, which I am now going to be going on as an understudy replacement for one of the ensemble members who can't do the extension. So that's cool. Get to sword fight, yeah. And I have been set designing. This is actually the unfinished part of one of my sets. At Theater West, it's for their Writers in Rep series. The two shows are Boxes and The Claw. They are new plays by writers and obviously by writers. Who else would they be by? But yeah, so I'm here overnight painting because that's the only time I can get to the theater by myself. I'm gonna just check in every couple hours. Right now, I'm in the middle of painting. This is going to be a park area. I'm painting grass. That's right, not smoking it, but painting it. I don't know which is better. It's already really late. Already a little delirious. All right, so I forgot to tell you the time that I checked in last time. It was 11 o'clock p.m. I'll full zip here. It is now midnight. I've finished the grass. Ta-da! So what I did for the grass, they had a nice brown base that was like dirt already. So I just did a dry brush scumbling with a light green and then a darker green on top of it to kind of tone it down. So I've got a little bit of depth in there. I might go back with an even darker green, but I'm not sure. I haven't decided if I like it like this or not. The cement walkway back here, going down, that was painted gray, and then we took a nappy roller, one of the ones that if you go into Home Depot it says for rough surfaces, and that's not a rough surface, that's actually smooth. But if you get paint on there and then get most of the paint off and go over it, it's similar to like sponging. It's not the same effect, but it's kind of better for cement and that type of thing, and it's a whole lot faster. So that's what that was done, and then we drew the lines on it. So right now I'm working on a hardwood floor. It's about 2/3 of the way done. This had a brown base. Now I'm dry brushing another brown over it that's a darker brown. Then I'm going to go with a brown that's in between these two, and I'm going to put a glaze on top of it to kind of tone them down together. And then the last thing on the floor that is actually done. This is the part of the set that's actually done. These tiles. First it was painted, I can talk. It is midnight, guys. And I can't talk. Gray paint, and then I took a watered down darker gray, dipped a rag in it, and wiped it all over in a circular motion around to get a nice texture, and then drew lines on top of it. That took longer than it should have, but it's drawing lines, and that sucks. So that is pretty much my goal for the night, is to get the floor done. And then this dry brushing is also gonna happen to these doors, these red doors, and these bracings. It is a little after 1 a.m. Floor is appropriately wood grained. My red has been wood grained. Now I just need to make the wash to put over them to kind of make it less contrasty and more like an actual piece of wood, and to dull down some of the red. And I'm going over the green. You can see in the background I started going with a darker green, and that gives it more depth and more like it's real grass even though it's paint. See, paint, but look more real-ish grass. It's 1 in the morning and delirium is setting in and I can't talk. Woo! All right, you interneters. It is just past 3, 5 minutes past 3. I'm still trying to cover this zip. I'm getting there. This floor, you can see it's dry now. A lot more subtle. The grain, it looks like real hardwood. Tile's done. Grass is done. Concrete ramp is done. So all of that is gonna get a nice sealant on it in probably about half an hour when this is dry. And then all I have left to do is finish putting the top coat on these guys, and then some of the bracing, gotta paint that black, and then I'm done. I'm a little late. It's almost 4:30 in the morning, but everything has been painted. I still have to put a sealant on the floor, but I've got my doors. All those are nice mahogany now. Time to seal it, clean up, and go home. Alright guys, it's 5 in the morning. I am just now sealing the floor. I did clean up before I sealed the floor because I realized I'm going to be painting all of that. It's going to be wet and I'm not going to be able to clean up. I'm using this polyacrylic. I use a satin finish on my floors. It's not going to be so shiny that the lighting designer is going to hate me, and it's not going to be so flat that it's going to look dead. So that's what I'm doing now. Alright guys, it is almost 5:45 and I am done. Part 1 of the set, part 2, part 3. Done, done, done. I am done. That's all. That's a day, well, a night spent with me. I hope you enjoyed seeing me paint this, the progress that was made tonight, and maybe soon my eyes will focus on the right thing and not the wrong thing. But it's tired and I don't care, and I think the sun's coming out and that makes me sad. Happy overnight. That's what an overnight is. Hope you had fun, hope you learned something, and do what you love what you do. Nick out. 1, 2. Okay, so I see Grace do this to people all the time, and I didn't realize how hard it is to get. Oh, there it is, right there. Oh, no, wait. Coordination is off that way. That line, and then that line. My coordination is bad.